welcome to another week of Mike and Chris on this. By the way, did you know that this month alone we gained 10 subscribers already?
Really?
Hey, that's a lot for us actually. So it looks like the whole just focusing on Facebook and sharing Facebook groups probably working. Supposed to just, focusing on Instagram. Here we go. What's your new goal for the month?
My new goal for the month, guess.
I have no idea.
It's meditating for 10 minutes.
Every day.
Yeah. Earlier, I meditated 10 minutes already and I feel like I was like swelling, then I feel like I'm becoming a giant for some reason. I remember the first time that it happened was when I was a kid. I was like praying. Then when I was like praying, I feel like I'm swelling like that. Yeah. It's weird.
It's being filled with the Espiritong Banal.
It's weird why it happens.
And what does Espiritong Banal translate to? The Holy Spirit?
The Holy Spirit.
There you go. Espiritong Banal! So my new goal for this month is to write a blog Monday through Friday. It's inspired by the book Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Because everything we do right now on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, that's, someone else's platform, Google's platform. You never know what can happen to those things. It's always good to carve out your own little corner of the online space. Just kind of to document all the things that I'm doing, and it'll probably turn into content later on down the road.
Awesome.
Okay, first goal for the week.
My first goal for the week is to input the Mind Pump Phase 2 workout in my Skimble app. Because I'm gonna start Phase 2. So I will input the whole month's workout in my Skimble app. So it's easier for me to do.
Alrighty. My first weekly goal is to create a link tree for myself. Usually people have it as a link on their Instagram bios, and you click on that and it just takes you a page with a bunch of buttons that take you to a person's website, YouTube channel, podcast, whatsoever. So I'm gonna create one for myself because that's easy to create anyway. I'm not gonna pay like $10 a month. What Linktree? That's what Linktree charges, is like $10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll just make one of my own. It's easy.
Okay. My third one would be to send at least 2 project proposals for funding for Smart City this week.
Alright, so my last goal for this week is to scout the location for Sam's branding video. I did a video about his business, Capsmith, when he was at a pop-up event the other week. It actually had the potential of being a brand video, so we're actually just going to turn it into one. And I need to scout a location for his talking head shot. And I'm also going to scout another location for Orlando's Hanging with Mike intro podcast.
I thought you guys are done.
There is, but there's one that I need to do that doesn't involve him. So it's just buildings. And we didn't find one over there in that area, so I need to find one somewhere else.
Cool. Sounds like a productive week for us.
It's always a productive week for me. I don't know about her.
Yeah, right.
I'm always
this
my goals.
guy,
So
this guy for 39 years doesn't do any goals setting.
It doesn't mean you're not doing anything.
Yeah, right. Yes, like a main goal. I want to be successful. You didn't even know what's the meaning of successful.
How did all my skills grow? Yeah, exactly. You see how I shut her up?
I don't want to say anything in front of the camera.
So polite. Anyway, let's
get to it.
Hey guys, so today's video is brought to you by Capsmith, and you can check them out at thecapsmith.com, and you can get yourself some cool beanies and hats, and you can get 15% off your entire order. It's a hard word to say. 15% off your entire order at checkout if you use the code Mike and Chris. Anyway, let's get to today's video. Ooh, we're so sweet. We are being sweet in San Francisco. Little day date. We're actually gonna do some scouting for our branding video for Capsmith. You're welcome, Sam. So I mistakenly paid for almost 2 hours of parking here in the city. I thought it said 1:40 p.m., but it turned out it was 1 hour and 40 minutes, and I paid for almost $10 of parking here in San Francisco. But it wasn't a complete waste. Look what she got.
Yeah.
Show them what you got.
A bunch of books.
Yeah. Community thrift store just for how much?
Then $10.
$10 for 5 books, 5 thick books. So you know, price per page is really doing pretty well over here. We almost didn't make it here. Couldn't find the car where I parked it. It's sitting over there, but we made it. Magnolia in South San Francisco. Nice Cunyolo. And
Halo-halo. Mahalo-halo.
here we are. Another Taco Tours Adventures. Got my weapon of choice in hand here.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
We Cinco de Mayo to here's Rasa. My Rasa out here. We're out here in Hollister. It's my first time here in Hollister. Is there any connection to the clothing brand at all? Do you know?
I want to say there has to be, but I don't know.
Yeah, because how many Hollisters can there be in the world, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a little outdoor plaza here, and it is hot as fudge. There you go. Got some mixed carnitas. Got the juicy cuarito. Oh, Inception. Oh, shit. Oh, Inception. We really are so fortunate, huh, Sammy boy? Lucky guys. Oh, look at that, folks.
Would you look at that?
Lord. Someone's got a drinking problem. That's a good thing I'm driving, folks.
Yep, that's why I did it.
Okay, so we're wrapped up here in Hollister. Just kind of enjoying this nice outdoor canopy. Just chilling, not in a rush today, so we're just gonna hang out for a little bit, relax. Talk about girls. Some boys do. Put it together alone. Yeah, talk about the girls that we like. Mostly my wife is the one I like the most. Shout out Chrysalis. Oh, look what happened to my favorite pair of pants. Oh, look at that. Guess I'm gonna have to get a new pair. Here we go, second dose. See if I get the superpowers this time. I actually felt that one a little bit more than the first one. Yeah, your mask actually matches what you're wearing. There you go, second dose. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, it's Friday night, 9:29 something p.m. It's almost been 10 hours since I got the second dose, and so far I'm not feeling sick at all. Neither is Chris, but the arm that got injected, I can barely raise it. It's pretty damn sore. Little update with the second dose of the vaccine. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't sick at all. I just couldn't move my arm from the pain of the injection, but around 12:40 a.m. last night, oh man, the fever really just took over and I was shivering really bad for like 5 minutes. I passed the worst of it at this point, but yeah, I'm just feeling really weak. I suggest to anyone who gets the second dose, don't stay up late. Don't be an idiot like me. Just go to sleep. I feel like if I just went to sleep at the normal time, I would have been fine. Okay, here we go. She's digging into her notes. Weekly wrap-up. You know, this weekly wrap-up almost didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because as you guys saw in the B-roll during the week, we got our second dose of the Pfizer COVID vaccine. And I had a bad reaction really late at night the day we got it. I got a pretty bad fever, got the shivers. So yesterday I was at about 60% capacity. Today I'm about 90. So yeah, this almost didn't happen.
Yeah. he
Nothing
was-
happened to her.
Yeah, he was so sick. He was like super, like his fever is super
Super.
was super high.
Feel
And for
upset
me,
with
I
us.
didn't feel anything. Well, yesterday I feel like kind of like sluggish, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like really an effect or just because you know you're sick
She's just
too.
watching Netflix with me all day.
Yeah, I was taking care of you.
Yeah. Okay, so how did your goal of the month go?
My goal of the month is meditating for 10 minutes. And it went good. 10 minutes is long. Just thinking about that it's 10 minutes, I always like put it off. Kind of like procrastinating to do it. Like for example, okay, I will do it first thing in the morning. It's like, man, 10 minutes. I'll just do it after my workout. Then after my workout, man, 10 minutes.
So my goal of the month is to write blogs Monday through Friday, and that is a success, though I did end up setting the blog page on my website up wrong. Turns out you have to make it specifically a blog page and not just any other page. So you can't see any of them, but I have been writing every day. It takes about an hour and a half for me to write though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just kind
How
of...
long are your articles?
To read? Probably 5 minutes, honestly. It's just, I like, me, I have to write it where there's an intro and
Yeah.
there's transitions and
Yeah.
everything. So it's
Yeah,
not really a journal. It's,
Yeah, having a framework is good. That's what I learned from an app that I'm doing.
Okay, so your first goal of the week.
My first goal of the week is to input my Mind Pump workout phase 2 in my Skimball app. And I was able to do it. I really love Skimball app. You don't have to write it in paper and there's like particular timing. There's instruction too. So I think it's worth it.
So my first goal for the week was to create my own link tree for my website to make it easy to update video links on Instagram, my Instagram profiles, and the Bobo on this Instagram profile. Yeah, that's a success. And I think it's like $10 a month if you do the official link tree, but it's so easy to make. What Linktree honestly is, it's just a blank web page with a bunch of buttons that serve as links. In fact, if you guys want one, I'll just charge you $5 a month and I'll create it for you.
Fiverr.
Okay, your last goal of the
Okay,
week.
my last goal of the week is to send at least 2 funding proposals. I failed it. Just not good in terms of time management this week. And I feel sluggish too because I did a lot of stuff last week. So I feel like perhaps I need a break for this particular week.
Yeah, you do need your rest and recuperation. Anyway.
But I'm back in the game.
There you go. So my last goal of the week was to scout locations for Sam's video, then to scout locations for Orlando's Hanging with Mike and John. And this is a failure. I did scout Sam's, but Orlando's, you did scout it with me,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a good location. So that's a failure.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. That's it for the wrap up this week. Still made it happen.
2 out of 3 and 2 out of 3.
There you go. Okay, so you guys know what to do at this point. You got to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and
Comment down below.
there you go. See you next week.
See ya.